growing it until it was long enough to donate to children.
So you started out from the shaved head.
Yes.
And then how long did it get?
It's about, the portion I donated was 18 inches, but we cut it significantly far away from my head to make sure it was an acceptable donation.
Which look do you like better?
I don't know. I was kind of a fan of the Sons of Anarchy, maybe a Duck Dynasty look a little bit, but it was a little more professional.
You were like an actual pirate out there.
So some of the people call it Viking, but yeah.
Yeah, Viking, sure. What does your 2016 look like? I know you got the foot. You're still working through that.
Right.
Where are you at? Where are you going to be?
I'm pretty confident I'll be playing in the first game. What my role is kind of depends on how fast that transition kind of happens.
What are you able to do now? How far are you?
Pretty much able to do anything I want to do within reason. There's a little bit of caution, just because there's no need to do something silly right now.
Sure. How you're here. You were here last year.
Right.
They could have gone a few different directions in the coaching hire. How happy were you when they got Mark Richt for a few reasons, but specifically because he uses a fullback?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I love the type of man Coach Richt is and the type of men he brought into his staff. I think Coach Brown does a great job. But as far as selfishly the fullback part of the offense, huge part of the offense now, where Coach Coley, maybe we were in 12 to 20% of the game plan week to week.
Right.
Now we could be up to 65% of the run game and all the pass and play action game off that.
So there's opportunity for both you and Marquez probably in this offense.
This is my brother. You can't see the resemblance.
That's a big boy right there, right? Hey, so were you there? Were you in that lifting group when he did the 381?
I was not. It was at 7:30.
Yeah,
I was in a different group.
Okay, but you heard about it. You saw the video. I'm assuming.
I saw it.
Did that surprise you?
No, it didn't surprise me at all.
Right. What's been the biggest change? Not to speak negatively of the old staff, but what has been like the biggest change from the old staff to this new staff? What's different now?
Speaking from my experience, obviously coming to Auburn, going through a coaching change there too. The energy, every time you bring in a new staff, the energy is different. There's been a lot more focus on player discipline and accountability from that perspective. So that's been the biggest thing I've noticed is there's more player-to-player accountability.
Yeah. In the way of like, I guess, is it just more consistent across the board? Because that's kind of a tough thing to unpack. Like, is it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely more consistent. To define it, it's more like, last year I thought that we were as talented as the team that won the SC championship at Auburn. But talent can mean so many things. And last year we led the country in penalties. I think we set the record for penalties at Duke. That type of stuff gets you beat. The mistakes we made got us beat. So there's been a greater sense of accountability for those mistakes.
It's almost like being consistent in doing your job as a talent too.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.